I think people are evil. I think some people like are evil, definitely. But I don't think, like most people I come in contact with, I don't think they are inherently evil. I just think it's situations, right? I think some people genuinely do not know that it's wrong, especially in our society. Like they haven't had the orientation. Some people, like there's this stereotype. Take for example, there's this stereotype about Timni woman. Like they believe say Timni woman they like man with a beat, right?
So,
Like there's a stereotype. There's a stereotype. It's an actual stereotype. They're like Timni woman like man with violent, right? This is a stereotype that we society don't propagate for years, right? You're not going to change it in one day, right? So it takes these conversations like time and time, and you have to understand that men have grown up with that notion that they need to be aggressive towards a certain amount of women, right? It's not like they're evil people. They're not evil people. It's just that that's what they've been taught. That's their orientation, that when I come in contact with this woman, I need to be this aggressive, right? Because that's what shows my macho-ness. That's what shows me as a man and shit like that, right? And so like having the conversation with them, it's not going to happen immediately. It will happen in time. Like it's bits, as the Creole proverb can say, small piece, nine is successes.
I remember when I go international for one.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I had a crush, right? You know, a little crush. And then there was a guy who was probably working at that time. Was in the bank. I used to pick up.
Fuck.
I was at Form 1. I'll never forget. This is a Form 1 girl. And listen, at that time, it was a cool thing. And so listen, okay, you know what's fucked about that situation? The girl wants to be with a guy who has a car. Obviously, there's nothing the girl can offer that guy is old, except something sexual.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, so listen, for me, that is why anytime I can see old man there and they keep small baby there. You understand it? Mm-hmm. In my head, I'm just like, you're grown now, like this small baby also, now it's basically there for you. Because she's definitely very naive. You know, definitely some grooming in there. But exactly. I can understand sometimes, you know, you meet some very mature young ladies. But okay, the point I'm making is me as a young guy, the way I saw how my crush at that time was fantasizing and loving on that old man who has a car, who has this and that, So in my head now, I'm thinking, I cannot wait to grow up to be in that position. I looked up to that nigga.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get my car, start working, making my money, just to go back and now pick up young girls.
And flex.
Bro!
So it took time for me to learn
something that happened generations after. And now listen, I'm not saying I'm balling, but I have my car, and then I'm working, and then, you know, I'm pretty sure there's some one or two babes that like that. And I'm pretty sure they have like some, you know, young girls as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure there's some young boy who's probably thinking, yeah, this guy, you know, he's getting my babes, and bro, you understand my vibe. So like it's fucking cycle.
I hope you're not going to Form 1 girls. I hope you're not moving to Form 1.
Come on. Okay, first of all, you do know I like older women.
Yeah, I do know.
I am seeing an older
woman. Yes, I do know.
Way older.
I do know.
You know this.
I mean,
but then again, that's just me.
Rich aunties in the building.
You understand? Bro.
Being a woman in Sierra Leone.
I cannot. Okay. It would be insulting for me to say I'm understand. So let me not do that first.
Yeah.
God knows I don't understand what it means to be. But Sam, look, especially working at a bank, I see. Okay, as a bank. Okay, let me just use bank.
Yeah.
Sam, you man, they actually they suffer. Like Sam. Okay, listen. Okay, let's just take babes who like, you know, lots of bunda. Let me just say, big bunda babes, yeah? Sam, you man, look, listen, anything they need, there has to be some form of contact, physical contact. So imagine how, you know, like obviously you had a very long week, you come back from work and then your boss, he never touched you for smaller. Before
some shit like that.
Bro, you know, okay, as a guy.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, as a guy, there's some days that me I go with Sam. I don't see people seeing face. Mention, touch me. And then, bro, look, I have some people, bro. Look, before they sign your documents, before they say hello, everything, Sam.
It has to be a touch. It has to be.
Yeah, man. So for me, that's a little it's a bit sticky, bro.
That sounds weird. That's weird.
It is. Are you comfortable?
I'm good.
I mean, we don't be.
Listen. Let's not sound deep or intellectual. Okay? Let's not even do that. I just want to sound as shallow as I can be. Okay. You're right about the whole, the whole pace, people feeling entitled and they feel like they should. Bro, but when you think about it, think about like places or other locations that have music popping right now. Right? Let's talk about Nigeria. Let's talk about Ghana. Bro, okay. When you talk about Nigeria, we have legends, right? Legends that are still relevant right now.
Exactly.
How many can we say? Oh,
Exactly. So that's my point. So my point is, my point is,
Oh.
So hold on. My point is, Nigeria is a market that has already developed to that point where they have legends, right?
they do.
My point is, we are our legends.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
5 years from now, 10 years from now, people are going to reference Bamba Ode.
Yeah, man. Hopefully.
Right? It was that show that changed a lot.
Everything.
It was that show that came with a big star but didn't do it at stadium.
You did.
They
chose a different location.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
so that's so now so me they view this whole shit. Right?
Yeah, I get that.
That we are the luminaries or we are the people at the forefront.
Yeah.
Right? We are the people changing the game. So do I reference the legends? In my opinion, yes, I reference the legends. The
Yeah.
Emma Sims, the K-Mans,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all of them. I reference them because I give them respect for what they did.
For what he did.
Right? It's fixed. But I also understand the fact that I'm changing the game in my own way.
Yeah. They're all experiencing the same things. But there's some things we need to talk about. I mean, we could talk about, for instance, the average girl at a bank. That's one thing. Trust me, bro. Look, I mean, when we started this, I was telling you that I get uncomfortable sometimes, and I'm a guy. Like I could see a girl pulling away from like an old guy, but for whatever reason, she has to be respectful. And these guys, they milk it. After all, you have to be respectful now. So come here, let me hold your hand before I sign your paper. Come here, let me touch your waist. So I'm just thinking, if I was a guy, how do I feel if like some old woman was like touching my waist first? So like, okay, so me, I always say like it's very important to put yourself in the position of people, whether male or female. But I realize one thing I'll say is, due to how the minority, or due to how babes are suffering way more than men, I'll say, in terms of several things, I wish sometimes women can put themselves in those spaces. But then I've realized something as well. I've seen older women in positions of men, and trust me, bro, it's so ironic. You know why? You always assume, since you have this knowledge, you fought yourself to be there. They become men or worse.
Exactly.
What?
Sport really likes
We do a lot of parties.
Yeah, I've been here for a few parties.
We need to invite. Okay, hey,
I have faith.
please, my next party here. You guys should come.
I'll think about it.
My guy, you be coming, right? Oh my God.
You guys were mentioning?
No, the balcony is
So
at the
you've
top.
lost some points out here.
I know I
I
have.
mean-
I know I have. I know I have. I know I have.
Alright, listen.
I know I have. I know I have.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go upstairs, man. It's a bit fresh
Alright.
outside.
Y'all shouldn't be drinking this early in the morning.